We're going to talk about an N word today. No, not that N word. No, it's not never, and it's not negative. Okay? The word is navigation. Go ahead, put it in the chat. Navigation. I heard a quote this week. It says, anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. In this season, says, you may be moving because you are avoiding pain, or maybe you're fully aligned and you're actually making progress. What I want to make sure is that together we are not just avoiding pain, but that we're healing, aspiring, and growing together. Because a lot of times we mix up movement and momentum with alignment. Take Proverbs 16. It says, many are the plans of a man's heart, but it's God that establishes his steps. Most times we don't hear the first part. We only hear the last part that says establishes his step. And what that computes for us is God's got it. I just need to sit and wait for God. It's going to fall in my lap. We don't say that, of course, but that's what's going on. But if we pay attention to the first part, it says many are the plans of a man's heart. There goes the partnership. Because God doesn't expect us to be passengers in our lives. We are supposed to show up for our growth and transformation. So I want to encourage you to make sure that, first of all, you understand that God expects you to practice responsible Christianity. You see, the Israelites, remember that? They were waiting on God, but they still had to get up and walk. God did set the direction. He sent fire by night and the cloud by day, but they had to get up and walk. They had to walk to realize the provision that God was leading them to. Same thing with you and I. We must decide that we're going to move, but with intention, and move expecting God to direct us, because we're going to stay humble enough that even though we are planning, when he says adjust, readjust, we are humble enough to let go of whatever plans we have. That being said, the responsibility remains that you must show up for your life. So many times I've met Christians who just kind of say, I'm praying and I'm waiting, and that's good to pray. You need to pray. It's critical. But don't confuse praying with passivity. God is the navigator. He will chart the course. But you must also show up, okay? Show up for you. Here at Eve Speaks, we heal so that your old wounds don't steer the ship, and we aspire so we can get in alignment with God. And when he says we adjust, we don't fall apart because our plan is not what I had in mind. You know how that goes. And then we grow so we can continuously discover God in new and bountiful, resplendent ways. I call it seeing God in 3D. So I want to encourage you to make sure that you're doing what we do here at Eve Speaks. And the only way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't already done so. And remind yourself that anybody, including your fears, can steer the ship, but it will take God to chart the course. The question is, which one have you allowed to do it so far? And depending on that answer, you get the opportunity to change direction today by aligning with God's direction. Remember, many are the plans of a man's heart, but God establishes his steps. Allow him to establish the steps. And no judgment here, because I've been there where I had my own plans and I was trying to establish my own steps. Didn't work out so well. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and type in the chat chart to declare that you're going to allow God to chart your course. Here at Eve Speaks, all we do all day long is heal, aspire, and grow. I can't wait to meet you this next half of the year, because it's your time to let him navigate your journey.